It's been 20 years since the Canadiens last won the Stanley Cup. Overall, the team has won the Cup 24 times, but which team was the best of all? Well, Dick Irvin answers that in this week's edition of Life of Hockey.
Fans jam Chicago Stadium to see this final game of perhaps the most exciting and dramatic Stanley Cup playoffs in NHL history.
I don't know why I keep going back to the year 1971, the year they weren't supposed to win the Cup, although they beat the Bruins. You know, the Bruins had finished 24 points ahead of them in the regular season. And they beat them in the first round. Espo had scored 76 goals in 76 games, unheard of, you know, and so on. And then they went on and they beat Chicago in the finals in 7 games. And I remember the last night in Chicago, May 18th, John Beliveau carried the cup off the ice. And his last act, because he retired, but a week later he announced his retirement. That year stands out somehow, but no, the whole thing, the era of Scotty Bowman later in the 70s, when they won the 4 straight Stanley Cups. To be a part of that, after a fashion, to be on the coattails, to travel with the team. I did almost every game every year. One year they lost 8 games. The next year they had a bad year, they lost 11, I think it was, you know? I mean, can you imagine that, you know? And along the way lost, what, 2 or 3 or 4 playoff games, that's all, you know? That was just, that was a team, to me that's the best team I ever saw. And they knew they were going to win. Didn't matter where they were playing, Montreal, Boston, Chicago, Kansas City, didn't matter where they went. They knew, you had that feeling when they got off the bus, they were going to win the hockey game, man. Most often they did.